Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You are now about to hear the most inspirational podcast that exists online. We're giving...
All right, so this story right here in the Detroit News website. The Lansing state leaders are voting to increase hunting and fishing licenses in a total of $20 million. Now, if you do not do either hunting or fishing, obviously, like many people in this country, you don't hunt, you don't fish, doesn't mean anything to you. What's $20 for $25 for a fishing license, $12 for a hunting license? It's a lot, because some people's families have grown up in a culture where hunting is part of the way of life. Hunting is something they do with their family. Hunting and fishing is something families do together. And some families have to eat that fish or that deer that they killed because they have nothing else to eat. And that money they spend from that hard-earned paycheck, wherever they worked, goes to being able to supply enough food for them to help them to get through. Hunting and fishing may be less popular than it used to be. At one point, there was 700,000 hunters registered in the state of Michigan, aka people who bought licenses to hunt and fish. That number is now down to $350,000, which, not $350,000, 350,000 active deer hunters or active hunters in the state of Michigan in the year 2024. Now, hunting's expensive. Fishing's expensive. Both fishing and hunting can be cheap if you use crappy equipment. If you're a good fisherman, you have expensive reels, expensive lures. You might have a boat. This might not be a big deal to you. But the guy who fishes on the shore or off the docks, as my cats start to fight each other, every dollar that he spends towards fishing, maybe because his family has nothing else to eat, maybe because they like fish. What about the hunters who hunt deer and then donate the meat to food banks across the state? Realistically, raising the prices because less people are doing it kind of sucks. And I know that most of the funding goes to things people care about more. Roads, schools, health, human services. Hopefully, they can come to an impasse and not raise it by $20 million and make exceptions for those who are low income or seniors or those who are students or, maybe people who hunt and fish as a way to feed their families. Some way, somehow, hopefully, they can come up with a solution to not harm everyday Michiganders who enjoy hunting and fishing.